So yeah, time to bring up the tempo. Da 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 da, da 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 da. So yeah, this is interesting, and I do sort of like it. It sort of has this sort of like fun action stuff with like sort of like talking about like music, but besides that, it's good, but not. Again, I like it. Is there other stuff that I feel like could be better? Yes. So yeah, I do admit that. I do like it though. I do think it's a good sort of like action stuff, and I do like the villain is someone who's like this sort of like, let's get rid of some people. And I do like that. But besides that, it's just, again, this is also because this is late and I still need to edit. So yeah, I know this is stupid. Let's just rewrap. I'm not going to re-record because I'm an idiot and I don't just keep doing this, so I'm just going to carry on. It is good. I do like the designs, and there are a couple of things I want to talk about. Two, actually. But they're the spoiler section, so why don't we get into that instead, actually? So yeah, I do think this is insanely good and really great with a lot of things in it that I do like. The two things I like is you have these two characters, and when you learn about her original personality, 54321, a little bit of a hint, but she dies and becomes this character. You learn a bit about it in like a flashback episode, but that idea, because you have one episode and then you go into this sort of thing. I don't know when specifically episode 1 happens, but episode 1 happens in between the most of the episodes, because they're on the drive when it's episode 1 they haven't started yet. Maybe it's like after like season episode 2, like they go to the town and they're driving to there. But I do think I do like it because I like the idea, how tragic it is, and I like how they open with this and then they go into the sort of next story with the next thing, with like, oh, here's how it all started with this and that and the other. And it's so interesting. Also, 54321, I like how they are unapologetic, because there's so many shows that like, if you do this, you will die, and like you could die because of this. I like that they don't hold back. It's not like, and they all magically lived and lived happily after ever after. No, they died. There's some shows that could have been like, and we save them and they're alive, and yeah. that it leaves a sour tone, but the day is saved. It's not like a bad bitch. It's not like, and we all died, and the world ended, and the sound took over. No, it is they lived. It is not they lived, but it is the world gets saved. But it is the world gets saved, and these two people died, which some shows hold back on that idea because obviously, but with certain shows, I like when they don't. I don't think they should do it with everything. Absolutely not. That's a terrible idea. But I do think the fact that they didn't hold back and like, and people die, I like. And I think that's good because it shows that. And I like that idea. Again, it's just the idea of like death. It exists. And I think is really interesting as an idea. And yeah, one of the other things that I like, also I'm just taking a picture. Also, yeah, again, I do think it is a good series and I do enjoy it. It is just good. It has got a sad ending. And I have to admit that because it is quite sad. But I think that just helps with the story for what they're trying to do. And I do think it is a good ending. Even if it is sad, it just builds on what the whole thing was, and I do think it's really good. So I hope you enjoyed, and good night.